Assalamualaikum and good day. We are from Group 3 and today we will be presenting our GUI project titled Student Attendance System. Before I begin, I would like to introduce our group members. My name is Nik Amira Nurain, the first presenter. The second presenter is Alia Nur Shuhada and followed by Nur Aisyah Inshira, and the fourth presenter is Nur Alia Natasha. I will now begin with the introduction. Student attendance is an important component in academic administration as it allows lecturers to monitor and track student participation in classes. Traditionally, attendance is recorded using manual signature sheets. However, this approach is inefficient, time-consuming, and difficult to manage, especially for large groups of students. Therefore, our group developed a GUI-based student attendance system using Java object-oriented programming to digitalize the attendance process and improve efficiency, accuracy, and data management. Next is the system logo. The logo represents simplicity, professionalism, and efficiency. Its minimalist design reflects a structured and modern system, while the horizontal line symbolizes organized attendance records. The clean typography enhances readability and gives the system a reliable and professional identity. The problem statement: the current attendance system relies on manual signature sheets, which require manual recording and verification. This method is inefficient, prone to human errors, and makes data storage and retrieval difficult. Hence, a digital system is needed to improve the accuracy, organization, and efficiency of attendance management. That concludes my part of the presentation. Thank you for your attention. I will now hand over the presentation to the next presenter.
Now, let me share the objective of our project. First, our main goal is to develop a GUI-based attendance system for students. This ensures that the process is modern, interactive, and easy to use. Second, we aim to improve efficiency in recording attendance. By reducing manual work, lecturers can save valuable time. Third, we want to reduce errors in attendance management. Automation helps minimize mistakes that often occur with manual entry. Finally, our system is designed to provide a more organized and systematic way of storing the attendance data. This makes it easier to retrieve records and maintain accuracy over time. Together, this objective highlight our commitment to building a reliable and user-friendly solution. Next, I will explain the tasks assigned to each member of our team. First, Nik Amira Nurain was responsible for designing and implementing the main menu and navigation. She handled the card layout and ensured smooth switching between pages. Second, Alia Nur Shuhada developed the lecturer portal. Her work included login validation and populating the dashboard table using the attendance array. Third, Nur Alia Natasha built the student portal. She managed the login search through the student array, created the attendance tick form, and designed the receipt panel. Finally, Nur Aisyah Inshira focused on data structures and integration. She worked on the student and attendance classes, managed array storage, record saving, and timestamp formatting. Together, this contribution ensured that our system was well-structured, functional, and user-friendly. Now, let me highlight the main features of our attendance system. First, we have the main menu, which allows users to choose between the lecturer portal and the student portal. Second, the lecturer login feature enables lecturers to log in using their staff credentials and access attendance records securely. Third, the student login function allows students to log in with their ID and password validated from the array, ensuring proper authentication. Fourth, the student attendance submission feature lets students select their course, mark their attendance status whether present, absent, or excused, and then submit it directly. Fifth, the lecturer dashboard displays all attendance records in a clear table format, complete with student details and timestamps, making monitoring straightforward. Finally, the logout functions ensures both lecturers and students can safely exit the system and return to the main menu.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aisyah Inshira, and I'll begin by discussing the core technical building blocks of our application. To transform our system requirements into a highly interactive and user-friendly experience, we strategically selected a variety of swing components provided by Java's GUI toolkit. So first, we look at the structural framework, which is JFrame and JPanel. We utilize JFrame as the primary top-level window container for our application, while multiple JPanel components act as our organized subcontainers to hold our buttons, forms, and text fields. Next, we look at the navigation flow, which is card layout. To manage layout switching seamlessly, we implemented card layout. So instead of confusing the user by opening multiple separate windows, card layout allows us to stack panels and switch between the main menu, student portal, and lecturer portal within a single cohesive frame. Next, we have the user input and security, which is JText field and JPassword field. For data collection, JText field is used to capture static user inputs like student IDs. For security, we specifically implemented JPassword field for login screens to mask confidential passwords with echo characters. For data presentation, we used JTable and JStore panel. To meet the requirements of displaying structured attendance logs, we utilize a JTable component. This is nested inside the JScore panel to ensure that if the attendance list grows large, the lecturer can scroll through the records effortlessly without breaking the user interface layout. Next is the interactivity and feedback, which is JButton, JLabel, and JOption panel. Modern style JButton components handle form submissions and page routing, which while JLabel handles headers and instructional text. Lastly, we use JOption panel to generate immediate model dialog pop-ups, such as alerting a user of an invalid login or confirming a successful action. Moving on to our expected outputs, our development goal was to deliver a highly intuitive, dual-ported environment that bridges data between students and the lecturers in real time. The student experience. When a student logs in, they are met with a cleanly split panel design. On one side, they can easily select their course module and check their status, whether they are present, absent, or absent with permission. Upon clicking submit, the backend instantly captures their credentials and formats a precise timestamp. Receipt generation. To provide peace of mind and programmatic verification, the system immediately generates a visual receipt panel right on the student's UI. This display dynamically shows their name, unique student ID, date, and exact submission time, and also mark status. Lastly, the lecturer's experience. Simultaneously, this submission updates our backend array structures. When a lecturer logs into their portal using their fixed administrative credentials, they are presented with a clean, centralized administrative dashboard. The primary output here is our fully populated data table, displaying real-time updates of student details, classes, and chronological timestamps, making tracking entirely effortless.
Moving on to the next part of our project, I will be walking through our project called Fixes, Titles, Task and Outputs. The system streamlines user access, ultimate attendance tracking, and provide a clear modern interface for both student and lecturer. Here are the 5 main components of our system. First, we have login system, which handles 2 distinct user roles. Lecturer login. Feature a fixed set of credentials with the username lecturer and password admin 1 to 3. Student login utilize an array search functionality to verify the login registered student accounts. Next is the attendance recording module, where the student interact directly with the system. Student can select the specific course module and declare their attendance status from 3 options: present, absent, and absent with permissions. Once submitted, these records are stored securely in array, automatically stamped with the exact date and times. The third component is the lecturer dashboard, built specifically for instructor to monitor attendance. It's display all real-time attendance login in a structurable table. The table includes vital details such as student information, class name, attendance status, and the exact time log. 4 is the receipt confirmations feature. Right after a student submits their attendance, a dedicated receipt panel will instantly appear. They serve as a digital proof of submissions, show the student names, student ID, date, time, and final status. Finally, let's talk about the UI design. We focus heavily on a creative, aesthetic, and highly functional user experience. It features a sleek, modern header and style button. We also implement a split panel layout that effectively separated the data entry from one side and the live receipt review on the other, making the workflow incredibly intuitive.
In conclusion, our student attendance system successfully addresses the core inefficiencies of traditional academic administration. We solved the problem, which is the manual signature sheets are inherently prone to human error, proxy tracking, physical loss, and tedious storage retrieval. By transitioning to a digitized GUI-based system, we successfully streamline data management and dramatically accelerate the overall tracking process. The Academy Synergy. This project has allowed our team to seamlessly integrate fundamental of OOP, which is object-oriented programming concepts, such as class inheritance and array data structures, with robust GUI, which is graphical user interfaces. The final result is practical, modern, and accessible software solution that reduces administrative overhead while proving convenient for both students and lecturers alike. On behalf of my team, thank you very much for watching our presentation.
Welcome to our system. So this is our main menu. We have 2 lecturer and portal, student portal. So I want to tick my attendance, so I go to the student portal. So my student ID is 202501 and the password is 1234 for students, and then I click a verified ID and it will go like this, and then you select the course selections that you want, which is today I have calculus 1, and then I take the calculus 1 and then go to present because I present today. So on the right side you see the submission and receipt status. You see the status, it's waiting system input here, and then you have your name Ahmad bin Ali, and then the student ID here, and also a time login and data and date field, which is a 3/7/2026, and then submit the attendance. Click here and then attendance login update. So you click OK, and then successfully present. Right. So let me so for the next demo is I want to show you how if I uh, I absent with the permissions. So I click my student ID 2025. I'll be a different person today. Different persons. So 02, and the password also 1234. And then verify ID, and then this is my name, Sitina Elizabeth Kamil, and my class is Calculus 1. And the status is excused, absent with permissions. So I click here. So this is what happened when I submit the attendance without the reasons. It's error message will come up, which is provide a reason for absent. So you click OK, and that's the reason, which is sick, maybe, and then submit the attendance. So it will come up, attendance log update, and then also the excuse is sick. And then log out. And if I'm a lecturer, I will go to lecturer portal, and then my staff ID is lecturer, and then my password is admin123, and I log in. And then the record that student what we call key in will come out like this. If you're a lecturer, it will track your students, which is it's absent or not, it's have excuse or not, like that, with the timestamp, status, class module, and student names and student ID. So go back to home menu, and also this is what come out if you absent here, and this is absent, and class is CSC435, and then submit the attendance. The attendance is update and log out. Make sure you can see the update here. Oh, sorry. Make sure you can see the update here. So which is we use array for students. Oh, come out error if you submit a wrong ID or wrong password. This is absent, excuse, and absent. So like you can see record on here. Alright, now moving on to our coding. This is our coding. This is we use GUI components, which is like let me show you. This JFrame, JPanels, and what else? JFrame here too, and then card layouts, JPanel, and then we also use array for our students' informations. JPanel here, and also for my buttons, and then the background, the fonts, and also we use JPanel for the CSC attendance systems, and also and here the lecturer login page, and then we use what else? J buttons. This is for the student login page, and then we have JPanel for lecturer dashboard systems, which is we use array for store everything in there, and also student attendance dictation receipt. This is where is it?